Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and of course you can see by the title of the video below, this is my top 10 recommended fragrances to try at least for summer 2022. Now, like I say, this is a list of fragrances that I think are overlooked when it comes to summer. So I'm putting them out there as a sort of recommendation that if you can find one at a good price, to give it a go. So 10 fragrances in this, and they all have to be, when I do the list, they all have to be in my collection. So there are others that I could easily put in the list, but only what I have in my collection currently. I've got 2 honourable mentions because those are discontinued and a little harder to find. Yeah, and I would say the prices are creeping up on them as well, so we'll get into those first. So that's everything about the video. As I say, there's a mix of, there's a couple of, well, there's at least one niche in here, but they're not overly expensive. Some different ones, some unusual stuff. So let's get cracking, and first off, we'll go into the honourable mentions. So, first honourable mention is Guerlain Homme, the Eau de Toilette. Beautiful for the summer, a slightly boozy, minty fragrance. Excuse me, with a woody backbone, but it says, you know, it's mojito is what we're sort of going for, and it works. You get a blast of mint and lime, and on the boozy side, and say as it dries down, you get more of a little sort of woodiness coming through. Beautiful stuff, great for the summertime. But honourable mention because discontinued, a little harder to find, and a little more expensive, so because of that. So first one, Guerlain Homme Eau de Toilette, real good stuff. Similar reason really, this one discontinued, prices going up, and it very hard to find, even probably more so than the Guerlain, and this one by Charuti 1881. This is my Aqua Forte. I've got a few bottles of this. Love this one. Compliment magnet, this one. Nice, clean, fresh fragrance yet. Eau de Toilette, and very strong. Pushes like mad. Lasts a long time. Very strong juice. If you can find it for a good price, which more than likely you can't, hence why it's a honourable mention. If you ever do stumble across it at a very good price, snap them up, because they are very rare now, and very worth the juice. The juice is strong, it smells good, and the price is just skyrocketing on these. So second honourable mention, Charuti 1881 Aqua Forte. Okay, so I wouldn't say it's a top 10 because I'm not really putting these in any order. I'm just grabbing them off the shelf here. So first one, Lat Libre d'Orange, is that how you say the brand? Yes, probably most of us have know this brand. This one simply called a cologne. A little bit more expensive, I think it's like £50, 50 mils, around there. Very nice, it is what it says. To me this smells sort of a cross between 4711, the aftershave splash, and Aqua Palma Cologne. So if that sounds, you know, it's like those fragrances. So if that sounds your thing, but it's an eau de parfum, does last a reasonable length of time for this style of scent, which is like citruses, neroli, orange blossom, that kind of stuff. Oh, real nice for the summer. Definitely one to try at least, or sample, and see how it performs on you. It performs okay on me, you know. It is mainly all the citruses in that, which don't last long. It is an eau de parfum. Still doesn't last that long, but it smells beautiful and natural. So if you love juicy, natural citruses and fragrances, then you'll enjoy this one. So yeah, cologne. Okay, next, well, this particular bottle is discontinued, but you can pick up summer editions still, and this one is Jean Paul Gaultier La Mole. Pick up a summer edition, they basically just sort of tone down the vanilla and the powderiness, up the sort of minty side, and make it, well, I'll say weaker, just easier to wear for summer. Still smells like the mole. They do still smell like the mole, just easier to wear in the higher heat. Any of the sort of, even the modern ones, just grab a nice, if you like the smell of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, grab a nice summer version, and you'll be happy wearing a bit of Le Male throughout the summer, which the original, not so much good in the high heat. These are okay in the high heat. So any of the Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male summer editions. Okay, so next, cheating a bit here because there's 2 in 1. The 1881 line, this one Riviera, or this one being the silver. 1881 silver. If you'll see it there, but it is silver on the bottle. And this one Riviera. Yeah, these are different. This one's got more of a, I would say almost generic sort of fresh lavender-like, watery transparentness to it. This one's a little bit more complex, but not as strong as this one. So this is stronger. A couple of sprays of this in the summer, that's all you need. This one, weaker, you can overspray this to high heaven, but it does need the high heat, where this one doesn't. You can wear this in a cooler summer day. This one actually does only need the high heat for it to really be able to smell it. So it is a little weaker, but it's got a lovely softness to it, should we say. It's hard to explain this one. Just a nice clean softness to it, but again needs the high heat. So this one was the couple of 1881s, the silver and the Riviera. Next is one that if it's really high heat and if you think, oh, I need something just to spritz on and make myself feel fresh for a couple of hours, and just uplifting, as this only lasts really a few hours. This one is a good one for that. Eau de Sidrat by Loccitane, if you'll see that there. This one, nice, citrusy, as it says, cedar. Oh, fresh, the juicy citruses in this one, very nice, very well done. And this one, you just spray it on, you feel instantly sort of just refreshed. It's just one of those, again, a couple of, spray yourself, feel refreshed for a few hours. That's done the job, and that's what this one is for. But again, it doesn't last very long, but real nice, refreshing, citrusy and cedar scent to it. So Eau de Sidrat by Loccitane. Okay, so do you like a barbershop scents, but you want one that you can wear in the summer, in the winter, I almost said. This one, Zoro Pour Homme. This is the low version. It dries down to the original, but much lighter. But the top of this and mid is all about sort of shop citruses and things like that, like lemons, grapefruits, all that kind of stuff. Yuzu. That lasts a few hours, and then starts drying down to the original, but again much lighter, much more transparent, easier to wear in the higher heat of summer. So this one, real nice for that. I haven't used much of it yet, but we'll be using a bit of this in the upcoming summer, next few months. So Zoro Pour Homme Low. Okay, next, this line is pretty good. I've only got this one. I have tried one other, but I haven't got it. This one, line from Zoro, is Zoro Fun. This one I have here. They are pretty much all from the range of these are all just light, spray on, feel refreshed for a few hours, job done type of fragrances. This one's like a very light, airy, refreshing sort of a mix of like a grapefruit and blood orange sort of scent. Very, very nice and just refreshing. Again, lasts maybe 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. Smells really nice, and again, you feel like you just need to spritz up and refresh yourself. Perfect. Douse yourself with this. You feel nice. You smell good. Very simple. These The other one I think is called Sun, which is the one I tried, and that's more down like the lemon yuzu kind of route. This one's more like your grapefruit, orangey grapefruit sort of smell. Real nice, quite cheap, nice to just stick in the bag and have something to refresh yourself with. So one I recommend trying for the summer. Next, an unusual scent, definitely a summer scent. It's a little different, and this one's Laven Oxygen. It's got a little bit of a slight sort of peppery side to it, to my nose, maybe a little bit metallic, with its citruses, maybe a hint of like a lavendery vibe. Real nice, very different. I haven't used a lot of it, although as you can see I have put a bit of a dent in this. It doesn't look it on there, well, you know, you can see I have. This one I got put onto by what's his name, Chris from St Land, many years ago, and I've had this for a couple of years, and yeah, it's definitely something different. You don't see many people talking about it or trying it, so definitely one to try, or as a recommendation just to try something different. So Laven Oxygen. Okay, next, this one is a Match Point Eau de Toilette, because there's no parfum now, I do believe, which you haven't tried yet. This one from Lacoste. I like Lacoste fragrances, they are good at the freshes. Oh, this one, if you like mint and you like herbal scents, this one's nice. This is modernised a little bit with that bit of sweetness, but not overly done by any means. I wouldn't like it if it was like Invictus, sort of sweet, fresh, citrusy. Wouldn't like it. I like this one. It's got a little bit of that sweetness, but it's not syrupy or anything like that. It's just a touch of, just a little touch of like a modern sweetness, but not much. It's all about the sort of mint, herbs, real nice. It's got a slight grassy feel to it as well. Real nice, definitely worth a try if you've not tried it. Just go into a store, find one that's up for testing, and just spray a couple, see what you think. But let it dry down. The opening is a bit strong, and let's say that sweetness, but just dry down to the herbs really pop, and the mint. And this, as it starts to dry on the skin, very nice stuff, and recommended to try. Okay, so next I have these spray bottle somewhere. I can't find it. I think I know what it is, but this is the splash bottle I've got here. Aqua de Palma Cologne Club. I've just recently bought a couple of like 20ml of the Aqua de Palma. I've got a Cologne, Intensa and Pura. It's like a set of 20ml of each. So we're testing those out in the summer. This one's like a mix of all sorts. It's like green, it's herbal, bit of citrus there, a little bit powdery, bit of all sorts. I definitely want to try in the summer, and if you spray or splash this one on, I think there might be a little bit of peppermint oil or something in here, because when you put it on, the skin goes cold for a few minutes. So I'm assuming it's probably because there is a bit of slight minty smell to it, and it's probably a little bit of like peppermint oil in this, and that's what's making it go cold on the skin, maybe. Very nice stuff. It's a gentleman's kind of cologne, you know. It's clean. It's like soapy as well. So it's soapy, it's herbal, it's citrusy, it's fresh, it's minty. It's a manner of things, slightly powdery. It's a bit of everything in this one. But real good. If you've not tried it, get a sample of it and see what you think. So Aqua de Palma Cologne Club. And last for the video, one that I always bang on about. I think it's one of the best summer fragrances, yet again you don't see many people talking about it. This one from Kenzo, and this one Low Par Kenzo Pour Homme, but I believe it's now called Low Kenzo Pour Homme. They've took the par bit out of it for some reason. So if you're going to search for it through my recommendation, it is Low Kenzo Pour Homme, I do believe. But I've got an older bottle here. Beautiful stuff. It's based on like a fresh yuzu, but with none of the bitterness that you get, say, off of Izumiyaki yuzu. It's sort of like mixed with a bit of lemon. It's fresh, it's clean, it's transparent, watery, beautiful stuff. Really, I've always recommended this, and it's I love it. I mean, I love the bottle as well. It's got waves on it. It says it all of what it smells like. It's not aquatic, it's not salty, but beautiful stuff, just fresh and clean, and just great for the summer. So that's it, people. That's my recommendations of fragrances to try if you've not tried them. As you see, there's some quite obscure things here, the things that maybe you've overlooked, or people have overlooked and thought, oh, I forgot about that, or no, I've not tried that, or you know, that's what this video is about. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of the video, or if I give you any ideas to sample any of these, or whatever the comment may be. Leave it below, I'll answer you as soon as I can. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it as always. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, it would really help me out, and hopefully I'll see you again soon on the next video.